The core of the movie is love, love between husband and wife and love between parents and children and parents, and all the pain that comes with love, like to love somebody is to open yourself up to to great vulnerability and pain, and the big message behind this movie is forgiveness, because with great love comes great pain, and you need forgiveness.
For people who perhaps aren't immediately familiar with the original book, can you tell us just a little bit about these two characters and the journey that they're going on as a family and as a couple?
Yeah, so Tom Sherborne, played by Michael Fassbender, is just back from World War I. He's survived, and he's kind of living with a lot of guilt about surviving and the things he had to do to survive that war. And he's kind of dead inside, honestly, and he gets a job as a lighthouse keeper, and he meets Isabel, played by Alicia Vikander, who kind of brings him back to life. She's lost a couple brothers in the war too, but she refuses to have her life be over. And so her and Tom have this life on this lighthouse on this island, and they live alone about 400 miles from the next person. And she starts to have a series of miscarriages. They can't have this happy life that they wanted, and it quickly turns into kind of a nightmare for them. And then one day, a boat washes up with a dead man and a baby, and they choose to keep it. And therein lies the conflict, because that baby has a mother somewhere that they later learn to find. So, yeah.
Of course, I mean, this is a film built around two absolutely breathtaking performances. Can you quantify what is so very special about Michael and Alicia and the extraordinary chemistry they've generated here together?
Yeah, Michael is, to me, he was always just the smartest actor. When I see him as Magneto, I totally believe that he can move metal with his mind. He's like got that power. And this character of Tom has this incredible power in his mind, and his mind is at war with his heart, really. And so I thought Michael, if I could access Michael's heart, he could be perfect in this, and he was. And with Isabel, I needed a character who was impulsive emotionally, and I wanted to cast Vivian Leigh, or from Gone with the Wind, or I wanted to cast Jenna Rollins from Woman Under the Influence, or Emily Watson from Breaking the Waves, and I ended up casting Alicia, and she brought that kind of emotional bravery to the role. She is what that character is exactly what she feels, and so you got like a very mental character versus a very heart character, and it was magic.